G'day everyone, Jason Haines here, QPL Rural once again, with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening in agriculture over the last week. We've got another great week behind us, certainly some cooler mornings, a few frosts around this week, but as temperatures get into the 20s across the weekend, no doubt those crops are going to be pushing along really strongly. With rural property this week, we did speak about Rural Funds Management, or RFM, last week, and this week they've made the news yet again through the sale of their Hillston property, Murrell. Now, this property is 3,841 hectares and is reportedly sold for a whopping $98 million to the Hancock Agricultural Investment Group, which is based out of Boston. Now, Hancock Agriculture Investments has nothing to do with Gina Reinhardt. It's simply a Boston-based investment group based out of the States there. So another big sale for the area, and certainly the strength of what that income flow and the security that income flow of those permanent plantings are being looked upon by investors at the moment. Secondly, this week, I just wanted to note the passing of Tom Brinkworth at 83. Tom was one of those great self-made men, and certainly one that built up a major pastoral enterprise that included over 100 properties. He came to note in the local Riverina here with the purchase of Uraudry a few years ago, and the droving, or one of the last great droving efforts, some 18,000 cattle that he purchased from AACO and brought down from Queensland. Okay, for all you croppers out there, or dryland croppers, this is the one you've been waiting for. In the very well-renowned Junee Reefs Mara district, Millawa is now on the market with the campaign starting next week. So here's a sneak peek at this wonderful property. Coming in at 795 hectares, this property is well developed, approximately 97% arable with a good history of legumes, cereals and oilseed cropping. The property also boasts 5,500 tonnes of grain storage and is in 3 titles. Now, this is a property that all the work is done if you want to go cropping. The internal fence is removed, nice big long runs, big long paddocks, for very efficient cropping operation. But if you do decide you want to slip back into a grazing or a sheep enterprise, there's a 4-stand shearing shed there. So if you slip the fences back in, you'd be back into a mixed farming operation. As I said, in that red loam country, Junee Reefs Mara, it doesn't get much better than this. Millawa will be sold as a 2-stage expressions of interest, so contact Craig for more details. There will be opportunity for those who want to express an interest in taking the whole property or 1 or 2 of the 3 portions. So please contact Craig for more information on Millawa. This property will not disappoint. Also, at the other end of the scale, we've got Pecola. Pecola is another property that we sold a couple of years ago. It has had some of the area rezoned in it, so that some of the timbered area on Pecola is now part of a habitat management plan, and this will form part of the future income for any future owners of this property. Now, Pecola is probably one of those underrated properties. It has had a good tidy up in the last couple of years. There's fences been removed, and it would lend itself to large broadacre cropping operations, or indeed a mixed enterprise if you wish to introduce sheep back onto the block. There's a fantastic season out here at Pecola at the moment, and I do encourage you once again to give Craig a call on this one, because there's an opportunity there to have this property fallowed out and ready for the 2021 cropping season. Lastly, this week we do have an order for approximately 2,000 Friesian Holstein heifers. Now, these are 200 kilo heifers suitable for the China export trade. So if you do have a line of spare heifers and you are looking to move them on, please give me a call. They might suit this market. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties here today or anything else, please feel free to give me a call at any time on 0488 594 450. We look forward to catching up again next week. Cheers.